Did you pack your book bag all up?
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing today?
Going.
Where are we going?
Going. Where are we going again? Going on a date with Mommy and Daddy.
Woohoo! He has his bag packed of all of his toys. So Jared and I took Jackson on an overnighter to St. George, and we wanted to spend some one-on-one time with him, and we went and looked at a lot. And today we are taking Mr. Calvin, and we are going to spend a little bit of one-on-one time with him, and we are going to our builder's house that built our home. He will not be building our new home, but we are going to his house to look at some of his house plans and to talk to them just about the process. It's yours? Well, his feet almost touches the floor too. That means you're getting so big. Oh, you just stuck your tongue out at our friends. Goofball, I was sitting there thinking how tall you are.
Don't call me goofball.
Your very own milkshake.
Hey, there's some perks to coming with Mom and Dad, isn't there? Is it good? Is it good?
Yep. Mm-hmm. He nodded with a thumbs up.
Yes. Daddy's gonna have to try some of that to make sure it's good, okay?
It's already so good.
Well, I need to verify by my own taste. My taste buds need to have tasted that, buddy.
So we are just getting ready to pull up to our old builder's house. We are going to be looking at some house plans. So I just told Calvin when we get there, he has a bag of toys, so I'm gonna have him sit and play with his toys. And he said, do they have any dogs there? We should have brought Copper, huh? Probably wouldn't have been the nicest thing to bring our dog to someone's house, but Calvin just loves his doggies so much. But did you bring Spot? Perfect. I was not quite in kindergarten yet when my mom and dad built their home, and I remember my mom working with the builders, having house plans, and I was always just like tagging along. Like that was fun, and I was Calvin's age. Like I remember it. I remember going out and getting donuts and like going to the work site. So it's really fun to have little tag-alongs. You cutie patootie. What do you see?
That bird. Can I hold a bird sometime?
Yeah.
Baby bird. How do you hold baby birds?
You put your hand out
Oh my goodness.
and they'll jump on it. Are we in the wrong area?
We might be.
How far?
20 minutes.
Aww. First, we are going to insert a picture here. Calvin was so sweet. He had his book bag, he got all of his toys out, he had his doggy blanket, and he sat on the floor. You were so sweet. Look at him shake his head. Yep.
Thanks for being a good boy.
Will you
buddy.
pull your strap up higher? Yep, pull it up a little higher. Guys, listen to this! Okay, when we built our first house, you remembered us being like, we love our builder, we loved him so much. And he built my mom's house, and he came up to Logan when he never goes up to Logan and builds. And we went up to their house today to look at house plans. We are merging our house plans with another one of his son's house plans. And when we looked at who designed these house plans,
I was like, that name looks so familiar. Oh wait, that's my cousin. I totally forgot that my cousin designs houses for a living. And I was like, I know that name.
so we just called our cousin. We're gonna come back down maybe in a week, and we are going to merge our house plans with his house plans, and his cousin, the architect.
Help us do it.
Is he an architect? Yeah.
Yeah.
A designer architect. So he's going to
help us get the best of both worlds. We love our house plans so much, but there's something, we can't have basements where we're going to be building. So we're gonna try and like take everything that we love about both houses, put them together onto a 2-story home.
Yep. Boom! This is so fun already. Ah!
Everything just kind of like lines up and with every step of the way, and it's just been the best experience so far.
I cannot say how much I love our builder. I wish so bad that they could build where we're moving. So bad. But this is amazing. Ah, I'm so excited! Look look at my concealer in the light.
4 to 6 days later.
Today we are meeting with a house designer and architect who happens to be my cousin to go over the plans that we have in this existing house and some changes that we want to make with it.
I was telling Jared for the first time I have like butterflies in my stomach and I've been like emotional. And I love what you just said.
Well, I just said that change will never come, or rarely come, free of hurdles. There will always be some sort of opposition to change, whether that's people and their opinions. With us moving, you know, people are like, oh, well, the weather there is so different than it is here. I couldn't stand it. Well, that's them and their opinion and how they are. They're not the ones who are moving. We are. And obviously we're moving for, you know, different reasons. But if you were to go to that same location and say that we're moving to Logan, oh, it's so cold there. You know, so whether it's people opinions, whether it's time, whether it's finances or other restrictions, change rarely comes free of hurdles. So it's just a matter of overcoming those hurdles, and that's why people are so resistant to change, is because they're afraid to take that first step. But once you decide to make that step,
For you.
those hurdles suddenly become smaller.
Yeah.
And over time it becomes smaller, and then you have momentum. And that's exactly how it's
And
been
momentum
for
is
us.
like confidence
Exactly.
to make your decisions. And anyway, I don't know. I just thought that was really nice because today I have had a little harder time. And I thought that was like really nice of you to say.
Well, it's, you know what else is funny?
What?
Is there are days where I am hesitant and you are so gung-ho. We're literally like flip-flopping
That's why I have you.
back and forth, and we're supporting each other. in
I
hard
choose
times.
you and you choose
I
me.
choose you, Pika Ellie.
Okay, like stop. Let's get ourselves together.
There's an update coming out very soon for my car that will stop for me at stop signs and stop lights. My car couldn't do that, and it will be able to do that very soon.
Oh, my stomach is a knot. Oh, why today?
You're gonna have a nervous poop.
I already did this morning. I'm gonna have a nervous breakdown is what I'm gonna have.
3 hours later.
I tend to cry a lot, especially when I have like such a good feeling of things are working out like the way they should. Once again, if you guys followed us at all through our first building process, the man that we used, we love. He built my mom's home. He built our home, and Jared's cousin has worked with him and
For years.
And his cousin just told us, he's like, oh yeah, that man, like, he's the top of my love list because, you know, this woman that they knew, her husband had passed away and they were doing this huge service for her and they built her a home, and he asked a bunch of contractors, can you spare me a free day to come help me? And the builder who built our home and my mom's home, who's worked with his cousins, came in and helped build this woman a home.
Yeah.
And like I sat there with tears in my eyes. I just thought, I love the people I have in my life, and I love the service that the people that are in my life have done for people, because it makes me want to do that. Like it is that like
Motivation.
Yeah.
There's a truth to seeing other people do acts of service.
Makes you want to be a better
do
person.
that too, and makes you want to serve and help others. And like, how motivating to hear those stories, and for us to want to do that, and in turn, like, gosh, what's the word? To pay it forward.
Jared and I talked with his cousin. We brought our house plans mixed with the house plan that he did. We talked a ton about ideas. He just gave us the red stamp of approval. Go send it to your builder and get a bid. So we're gonna be sending it to him today. Hopefully things come back in our favor. We are excited as we are sitting, walking through this process, daydreaming, thinking about our family, our future family, our parents getting older, coming and visiting us. We'll have a place for them. Like it's exciting.
We have to be careful because the county may not want us to do
No,
that.
it's gonna be an office. Guys, we're gonna have 2 offices.
That's exactly what it is. 2 offices in the house.
Don't let the approval guy see this before we post. Okay, thanks, bye!
Okay, so we have had some time to look at these plans, and we want to show you the things that we like about them, the things that we may want to change, and how it's similar to our existing house.
I'm yawning, sorry.
It's really cool to have this like my cousin has these plans and they're amazing. It bewilders me that we didn't work with him before, but maybe that was a good thing that we didn't like
We honestly
take
forgot.
advantage of family. That's not what we were doing and it's not what we're going to do. But these are the house plans.
So this is what I loved about it, was the front porch. It just goes all the way across and even back just a little. I really liked that. And our house, we really wanted the garage to be on the side of the house and have the house be the focal point.
Our lot in Logan is just too narrow to have that. But we're hoping that we can have something that allows us to do that in St. George.
Yes. Are you guys ready for this? I just said that really loud. Hopefully your guys' microphones are down. My second must-have. I really want double doors. And then when you walk in, there's an office on the left-hand side, just like we have an office now. And I don't know if I want this completely opened. If you've seen any of my mom's videos, her home is just like this huge open like concept. And I think it would be really pretty to have it nice and open, but I don't know what I'm gonna do yet with that. I really like how on this side of the house, it's the same. The master bedrooms, the back of the house, we have our bathroom, and then we have our closet.
As you guys know, we have a bedroom right next to the master bedroom upstairs, and that's what Tommy's bedroom has been. There's no bedroom on the main floor in this floor plan, and I think that's something we want to change. We like having an extra bedroom, whether it's for a baby or for a guest.
I'm yawning again.
You're so tired all the time. What's going on?
I think it would make us feel better if there was another bedroom, if it was either like a guest bedroom or a baby room, or Tommy slept there, so that would make us feel better. Just like in our home in Logan, we completely changed the mud room, the laundry room, pantry area. We would want to do the same thing with this. We would want to reconstruct this whole part.
I mean, we like crafts, but a giant craft room right there, I don't know if that's something we would like to do.
We would want to tweak that. The biggest change with the main level would be Jared's office. Even if we left this an office, that could be a piano room, it could be my office. This would be Jared's.
What?
Jared needs a space away from the kids.
Look how big that is and beautiful.
So he would leave the dining area. There'd be an exit outside with this cute little patio. I can just picture the dogs like going back and forth between the two. And then Jared would have his own space. And then obviously the garage. So this would be the main level. Honestly, it's extremely similar to what we have now.
In Logan, most people do basements because the dirt and soil allow for that. You can dig really easily up in the northern part of Utah, but in the southern part of Utah, it's very rocky, lava rock, clay. So it's very difficult or more difficult to have basements down south. So most plans call for a second level rather than a basement. Now, you would think down south where it's hot, you would want a basement.
You would want
You
one.
would if you could.
But it's more expensive to
go
have a
down
basement where it's
than to go
much
up.
cheaper up north to dig down than to build up.
Right.
It's really interesting.
So
that we're
most
not used to.
plans for southern Utah have a second level instead of a basement. But yeah, you have the stairs and the walkway, which overlooks the living room and the entryway, and we just think that would look really, really nice. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms, and then a giant bonus room. That is plenty of space, a lot of fun. We can just imagine the kids like having so much fun in this bonus room upstairs.
So the house plans that we just walked you through, it is actually framed right now for somebody else. And we got permission from the architect to go through, walk through the framed home to see what we think of it.
The nice thing is we can make little changes here and there on the plans before sending it off for bid if we want to. We can send this off for a rough bid, or we can, go through and be like, oh, I want to change this wall, I want to change this. So that's very exciting, and that's where we are right now. So
yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned as we go through this house. Bye.
Bye, guys.